over 200 yards receiving. It's the 49ers and the Cards on Monday night.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, we wrap up Week 11 with a good Monday nighter between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this. First carry for James Conner. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing on first down is Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Now here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. In his own end zone, it's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Oh, boy, hang on here. J.J. Watt appears to be injured, or at least shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard. They start with a give to Conner. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now this game, of course, held at the fabled Estadio Azteca, home to the Mexican national soccer team. Home to 2 World Cup finals, including Diego Maradona and the Hand of God goal in 1986. Look it up, kids. This is the final of 5 international games for 2022, as well as the 5th time a regular season game has been held here. The Cards and Niners actually played in the first of those games back in 2005, a 31-14 Arizona victory in front of an announced crowd of over 103,000. On 1st and 10 is Conner, and he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now Murray off play action. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind, and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Murray giving to Connor. Oh, Connor loses it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Niners at 1-8 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 4 catches, 67 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing his Lance on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Cameron Thomas in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Isaiah Simmons. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Connor. He's got it up to the 15, showing off some fancy footwork there on the play. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Throw left side, complete. That's Hopkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. Murray a give. This is Connor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
47 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside.
And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the 29, Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Lance now on 1st down.
Forced out to his left.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than 1 step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From midfield, here's Lance.
And incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing now is Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to...
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Play fake, Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Murray. Ertz over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa make that. Lance now on first down.
And the grab by Croft. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Play action, now it's Lance.
They'll roll him out right.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Lance.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
2nd and 8. Here's Lance to throw it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Murray.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
He's got room at the 30.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Murray now to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz. On 1st down, Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Lance looking to throw it. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Lance now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back.
Ready.
Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete. first and 10. Here's Murray. This will be caught by Brown. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now, as with every potential play, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Connor up the middle. Takes it to about the 37.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
They'll run here with Connor, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Weapons, but you know they like to look Connor's way down here near the end zone. He's got that rugged running style, and that's a nice job there to hold it to a short pickup.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Murray now, third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Good touch.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
His impatience has...
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's... An option handoff given to Connor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now Murray. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Kyler Murray, 50 yards. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Lance. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Lance going to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on this. And it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Cameron Thomas in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Mexico City. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Here's Lance to throw it. And he's wrapped up. Now following that last play.
After review of the play,
game, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good.
It's been a nightmare season. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start the drive with Conner. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Lance now on first down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Steps away to his left. And the grab by Croft. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 3rd.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And this is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Lance going to sneak it, and across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown. Lance going to try to throw for this. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep for more. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are right back in this football game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Lance going back to the air after the pick six. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to counter. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. And Lance now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. Lance. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Lance now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Shotgun now for Lance. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Now a
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A nightmare on 3rd. They start with a give to counter, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Murray now.
He'll get this to Connor underneath.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 1st down.
Looking to throw. Lance.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they